Hey, all right. So we are midweek, Wednesday-ish, going towards the end of Wednesday, and it is time to refresh and refocus. We can get so bogged down in the mumble jumble of doing stuff that we need to bring it back in. And this particular class or session that we're going to do together is going to really be about helping you refocus on the big goal. Right? So many times we get bogged down in the little stuff that it's taking to get us to the big goal, or we get veered off of the path to go to the big goal. So we are going to bring it back in. We're going to take some time for some stillness, refocus, refresh, and get our mind straight to where it needs to go to reach that big goal. Because you have to have clarity of the big goal and clarity within the steps on the way to achieve that goal. So here we go, you guys. Now, we are not going to refresh by pumping it up, right? We're going to actually refresh by slowing it down and coming inside. So this is meant to be just 15, 20 minutes. You can go however long, cut it off whenever you need, but I really encourage you to try to finish this sequence out with me from beginning to end. And this is Dieter, by the way. This is Dieter the yoga dog. And we are going to start with sitting in a comfortable seat. If you're at a desk, do this at a desk. That's perfectly fine. You can stay seated the whole time and just meditate. Otherwise, try to find a comfortable seat with me. So, for the record, my name is Erica Irvin, and I am a clarity coach, and I help you find that clarity along the way. And we're going to do that every Wednesday together, live, right here on YouTube, by doing a 20-minute-ish session together. So welcome. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to grow this channel as quickly as possible. I just went from my old channel to this channel, so this is brand spanking new. So I'm really excited that you're even just watching right now. That's great. I think you're going to find a lot out of this if you just give it the time that it needs. So we are going to start in a comfortable seat. In this comfortable seat, you guys, we're not real straight up and stark about it. Let's relax the hip points down, relax the shoulders. Feel free to close your eyes, but relax your eyes behind your eyelids. And just take a few moments to notice your breath. No judgment involved of the breath. You're just really noticing the breath as it enters the nostrils, kind of comes behind the nose, down the throat, and into the lungs. Just finding that one point of focus. With your next breath, give yourself gratitude. Gratitude for taking the time to do this today. Taking the time to reconnect. Begin to make your exhales longer than your inhales. Still with little effort. Now, as we begin to center where we sit, think of the big picture, the big goal. There's no right or there's no wrong. Maybe it's a project. Maybe it's something you want. Maybe it's something you need. Maybe it's something the big goal is years from now. Maybe it's tomorrow. And focus on that big goal. Imagine yourself in the role of where you want to be when you reach that goal. Imagine what you're wearing, where you are, how you're standing, how you're sitting, how you treat yourself, how you treat others. Visualize yourself there. And keep your eye on that goal, your mental eye. Inhale, float your arms over your head. Reach for the ceiling and exhale, cactus arms. Open the chest, try to lift up from the upper back. Inhale, take the arms overhead again. And exhale, arms to the side. We're going to start with taking the legs out in front. Heels are a good distance from the hips, open about 2 fist width apart. Hinge forward from the hips. When it starts to get a little sticky, exhale and release. You can round out the back here. All right, just release, drop the head. You'll know you're too low if you start to feel super uncomfortable to where you lose control of the breath. So continue with that breath. And my friends, I do want you to play your edge and be comfortably uncomfortable here. We are staying for time. If you need to come out before I come out, that's fine too. Just come out and relax. Try to let go of any muscle that you're holding on to. So scan your body if you feel something tight and engaged. So I want you to take your breath to that spot. And with an exhale, release. Again, focusing on the big goal. Maybe saying a mantra or an affirmation. Next week, we'll talk more about mantras and affirmations in our refresh practice. If you start to squirm or become unsettled, stay where you are. Don't flee. I promise. You'll be glad that you stayed. Just refocus on the breath. Five more deep breaths right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale to rise very slowly. Let the hands help you up. Close the legs, take them out straight in front. Bend and point the ankles, point and flex. So staying for time and staying this still for amount of time is difficult, guys, but we keep the course. We don't give up. So you'll know when to come out of the posture, when you feel maybe a lightening in the body, or again, when the breath becomes difficult for you. The next posture that we're going to go into is called dragon pose. If you sit a lot, this is a fantastic posture for this, but at the same time, it takes a lot of focus and discipline to stay with it. We won't do it for a long period of time for this episode, but I invite you to push pause at any time if you need to stay a little bit longer. So in yin yoga, we call this the dragon pose. And then, hey baby, we're going to, it really very much resembles a low lunge. So you can come to all hands and knees. And then if you'd like to lift up into downward facing dog, you can. Otherwise, from hands and knees, bring the right leg forward, knee over ankle. If it goes over a tad, that's okay. Hips press forward, my friends. And we're gonna let gravity draw the hips down. If you're right here, that's okay. This is a huge hip opener. But we are going to get comfortably uncomfortable in this posture and recommit to that stillness. The stillness of the mind, of the body, and the gentle flow of the breath. Start to settle in, get the wiggles out, and deepen. The head can drop or be lifted. Again, I invite you to focus on the breath or that big goal. Three more breaths. 3, 2, 1. Very slowly start to straighten your front leg. Use the strength of the front leg. Press back, flex the front foot, feel some stretch behind the front leg. Now, guys, if you're not used to staying still for this long, particularly in a posture or a way that's uncomfortable, you're going to find this very hard. But I will tell you that's completely normal, and you'll get the hang of it. Just keep at it. Don't give up. Use this as your weekly refresher course. It will be there for you. Recourse, I should say. Recourse of action. Here we go. We're going to bend the right knee. I invite all of you guys to go back to tabletop or tuck the toes into downward facing dog, lifting the hips high. This little inversion here is great to get the blood flowing again. The feet are about hip width apart. Arms are strong, pushing away. And just breathe here. All right. You'll notice one side maybe feels a little different than the other. That's all right. Here we go. Left side. So we're going to bring the left leg through. Drop the right knee. Press your hips forward. Oh, yes. All right, guys. Resettle in. Deep breaths, and we'll begin. Take a moment away from your breath and your thought of your big goal and see if you're holding on to anything nice and tight. If you're holding on to the glutes or the core, just let it go. Let it relax. This is going to help you become more in flow and in tune with things that happen around you and with you. Three more breaths here. 3, 2, 1. And gently straighten the front leg. If this feels sticky, this part of the hip, that's okay. It's natural. Just move slowly, guys. Take a few deep breaths here. Really open up the lungs. Try to lengthen the spine. Doesn't matter how low you go. And here we go. Front knee bends. Frame the foot and lift into your tabletop or downward facing dog. One last time. Move around organically here. That means just listen to your body and move. Here we go. Come to a seat. Excellent, you guys. So refocusing, rezoning in. It's going to make a great start of the rest of the week. Let's open up the shoulders first. Take the hand before we finish. Take the hands to the shoulders. 5 big shoulder rolls forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And backwards. Big. 5, 4, 3. Listening to your range of motion. 2 and 1. Did I lose count? Probably. Inhale, take the arms overhead. Interlock your fingers. Palms up to the ceiling. Oh, a big stretch. Side bend over to the right. Shoulder blades drawing down and over to the left. There we go. And let's lift up, coming to comfortable seat. Roll the shoulders down and back. Right ear to right shoulder. Left arm is either going to go down towards the ground or behind the back, wherever feels okay for you. We're stretching out this whole side of the body. In order to get the neck to where it needs to be, you can take your earlobe, draw it down towards the ear, and it'll put your neck at a nice, safe angle. Slowly lift the head. We'll go to the other side. Oh, that feels so good. And other arm out or behind the back. I'm pretty sure I got a crick in my neck from putting on my makeup this morning, so this feels really good. But it was worth it, don't you think? All right, let's lift the head up, shake it out. All right, you guys, so I would love to see you here every Tuesday. We're at Wednesday. Hello. Every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you can't make it, make sure that you just come look on the website every now and then. Press subscribe because you'll have these as a resource for you. And let me know. Comment below. Let me know more of what you want. Because my goal with this and for you is to refresh your week. I need to stop talking with my hands so much. All right. I'm going to pull a Talladega Nights here. Just put my arms to the side. What do I do with my hands? Is to refresh your week and get your mind back straight again to where you can receive goodness and release the greatness that I know is in every single one of you. You rock. Go out there, have the best day ever because you are in control of that. I love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.